Are you ready to read everybody's embarrassing moments? Are you ready, chat? Are you ready, kids?
Oh.
Why are you saying no? Why are you scared? Why are you guys saying no? Low-key nervous. I'm nervous too. Okay, our first embarrassing moment says, I confessed to my crush and she said, I don't fucking believe you, you ugly fuck. And I just said proof. I don't know why. Like an account saying, I like this person's name. Ugh, why did I send her a screenshot? I think if she called you ugly, you should ignore the fact that she doesn't believe you and just take the hint that she doesn't like you. That is very embarrassing. And you sent her a screenshot. Chat, what do you think of this embarrassing moment? On a scale of 1 to 10, how embarrassing is this moment? I'd say like 1 is like you could brush it off. And 10 is like it keeps you up at night 10 years from now. Chat says 8. This is an 8 out of 10 embarrassment. 7 to 10. Someone said 11. I say 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 embarrassment. I told my friend that I ate raw horse meat before, and she misinterpreted. Then started giving me nicknames like Raw Horsey, Pony Boy, and Nay A. Did she think you like sucked off a horse? Oh! Did you even like clear up the misinterpretation? Wait, she kind of sucks at giving nicknames though. If someone told me they like sucked horse dick, I would call them a furry. Why would you eat raw horse meat? Does it taste good? I feel a bit sad eating horse meat. How did your friend misinterpret eating raw horse meat for sucking off a horse's dick? How did you even phrase it? You should have included that. Like, how did you phrase it? Is it like a her problem or is it like a you problem? Do you know how big a horse's dick is? It will not fit in your mouth. And why would you eat raw horse meat? At least cook the damn thing. They serve raw horse meat in Japan? Okay, honestly, if it's from Japan, I would probably be like, okay, that seems a bit fine. Because Japan is like the home of the raw. But those nicknames aren't like embarrassing. Those nicknames are just sad. I think this is like a 1 out of 10 embarrassing moment. Wait! If you ate raw horse meat in Japan, could it have been one of like the Uma Musumes? Did you eat gold ship? Wait, what? You ate my gold Harurara! I did the exact same thing Sakura did to my... Is this in Bunny Girl? By shouting my confession. But instead of making a scene on the school field, I kept it inside the classroom! You should have told us if she said yes or no. But assuming that he didn't specify, I think she said no. Wait, and I bet everyone was there watching it too? Oh my god, this is high level shit. Imagine you're like, I love you, be my girlfriend! And then the girl's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, just thinking about it makes me so... Oh, you like set yourself up for failure, man! I rate this a 10 out of 10 embarrassing moment. Would keep me up at night 10 years from now. Holy moly, dude! How old were you when you did this? You could not have been that old. If you did this at like my age, I think you would get slapped. I'm so sorry for your loss. 10 years from now, you're going to like... Oh, I remember that time when I confessed my love in front of the entire class and shouted it and got rejected. At middle school, I was really tired, as in sleepy tired, and I wanted to piss. What? So, of course, I go to a toilet room. But this toilet room was special. It was the teacher's toilet room. I had the best school piss of my life. After finishing pissing, I decided to stay a bit, but I was supposed to be in my class learning history. A couple minutes later, I fell asleep on the toilet. 30 or something minutes passed, and the teacher comes in the toilet room, and you were on the floor, and your shoe was in the toilet. I got woken up and got a punishment for skipping class. The punishment was push-ups in a random class. All of this happened on a Monday. Was his pants down when he got caught? Chat is asking the correct questions tonight. How do you fall asleep in the toilet and end up on the floor with a shoe in the toilet? How does that even happen? And the teacher caught you and you were in the teacher's toilet. Isn't it gross though? Like you sleeping on the toilet floor. I would give it an 8 out of 10 because imagine being punished in front of a random class. On the day of my high school graduation, as I walked up to get my diploma, I tripped on my own gown and crashed into my very old music teacher who walked with a cane! Oh no! Is your music teacher okay? No! The music teacher! You like took him out! Imagine the music teacher's like, that time when my student decided it was my time. No! Assassination attempt! I think this is like like a solid 8 out of 10 as well. R.I.P. my granny, she got hit by a graduated guy. That's crazy. I feel like some of you might say 10 out of 10, but for me it's an 8 out of 10. R.I.P. out of 10. I gave a really important speech or discussion with a microphone and mega speaker for about 15 to 18 minutes in front of my course mates for our final year project. Only to find out after I finished talking, I didn't zip my pants fully. My friend told after I sat down. Okay, I'm not a guy, so I don't know how embarrassing it is to have like your fly down. Guys in the chat, how embarrassing it is to have your fly down. 10, 9, 8, 9 to 10? This is a 10? Really? This will keep you up at night 10 years from now? Really? Chat, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? It's like how you'll be embarrassed if someone saw your underwear. Oh yeah, that is really embarrassing. Thanks y'all, that's me. 3 years passed already, but still haunts me. You should not out yourselves! You literally says all responses submitted will be anonymous. Why are you guys outing yourselves? What the fuck? I cannot give my embarrassment rating on this because I'm not a guy, but based on chat suggestion, very strong. This is the first time chat has come together as a unit and voted. The rating for this embarrassing moment is 10 out of 10. Woo! Everybody clap for this 10 out of 10 embarrassing moment. My most embarrassing moment was when I subscribed to a Ghosty video. Who is writing this? Who is writing this? Don't you dare say 10! Don't you dare say 10! I was a dumbass kid, okay? And I had a crush on this girl. I had a crush on her for 7 years. And the guy in my school said he would help set me up with her. But he said I should bring an egg, some oil, and onions to school. I did. Fast forward to our interval. He put the oil on my head and then told me to close my eyes and then smash the egg on my head. What? She ended up getting back with her ex from grade 7. I liked her since grade 7 moved on in 2023. What? What about the onions though? What did he do with the onions? Did you think he was going to like ask you to cook him like an onion egg? Wait, this guy's just a bully. That's just bullying. That's not a friend. That's just bullying. Okay, it is embarrassing, but that's just sad. That's just really sad. Are you good, bro? And she still ended up getting back with her ex from grade 7. Oh my god, you had a crush on her for 7 years. That's crazy. I think this needs like a hug out of 10. Like this poor guy. Honestly, I can't even bring myself to rate this. I'm gonna rate this a 2 sad out of 10. Congratulations! You are the first embarrassing moment to have a non-numerical rating. Congratulations! I'm so sorry for your loss. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Cause what the fuck did I just read? And where did the onion go? I want to know where the onion went. I called up my friend after a long time and I was very excited to talk to her. After a while, I really needed to shit, but I kind of liked the feeling of holding my shit in. We still were talking and it had almost been 30 minutes since I really needed to shit. My cheeks lost strength to hold the shit in and it came out slowly. I was still scared to excuse myself to the bathroom because my friend wasn't done talking, so I just stood with shit in my pants for another 40 minutes without her realizing. Objectively, how do I rate this? Chat, I need your help. How do I rate this? What do I rate this? 10 out of 10. That's a 10. You stood for 40 minutes with shit in your pants. Did no one say it was like it stank? Nobody knew though. The thing is, nobody knew. Can it really be embarrassing if nobody knew? Yeah, well, we know now. Okay, well... Chat rates it 10 out of 10 embarrassing moment. Personally, I rate it a shit out of 10 embarrassing moment. Wait, I need to calm myself down. In middle school, I got slapped by my crush who was also my best friend in front of our entire friend group. What? This ended with her being ghosted by everyone else. And also I was sent toppling down from the very top bleacher because this was in gym and landed in front of our gym coaches in like the Peter Griffin death pose. How strong was she? And why did you get slapped? Why did your best friend, who was your crush, slap you? And why did everyone ghost her? It seems like this is like drama. Okay, this is drama. But honestly, the just being slapped by someone, not accounting for the reason, because he didn't give us the reason. This person gets slapped so hard, he gets sent toppling down from the top of the bleachers, landed in front of his gym coaches in the Peter Griffin death pose. How embarrassing is this? How embarrassing do you guys think this? Would have been a 7, but the Peter Griffin death pose made it an 8. I don't know. I kind of want to give this like a 5 out of 10. I just can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I say I will give this 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. I got into bed naked with my ex's mom. I only realized after my ex called me saying that she was getting off work early, so she wanted to play the game. I spent like 45 minutes cuddling on her mom. Oh my god! 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You cannot argue with me. What is this K-drama anime opening? That time I got into bed naked with my ex's mom. What the fuck? I once called someone mommy. Turns out she was 10 and you were 15, 16. What are you doing talking to a 10-year-old calling her mommy? Jail out of 10. What kind of conversations are you having with a 10-year-old that leads you to calling them mommy? One time before dancing on the bed with my then girlfriend, oh, he means fucking. She said I wasn't strong enough to princess carry her, so I picked her up and hit her head accidentally just before entering my room. In fairness, I could carry her, but I never said I could carry her well. No rocked invento. Finger guns. Wink. You hit her head! You hit her poor head! I don't give a fuck if you rocked her world. You rocked her head! Oh my god. What is the rating for this? How embarrassing would this be if you were the person carrying the girl? Bed out of 10. Shut up, cool eyes. It's like a 5 out of 10, not really a big deal. Really? It's not a big deal? I think I would be so embarrassed. Imagine trying to flex that you're strong and then you fucking injure her. It did. This was me. Oh, this was you? Stop outing yourselves, guys. Well, since the person who submitted this says 0 out of 10, because it was a good smash, I say let's give this guy like a 6 out of 10. Because personally, I would be very embarrassed if I was like, I could do this and then I injure the person. I would be very embarrassed. 6 out of 10! But in brackets, 0 out of 10, good smash. The most embarrassing moment is when all my friends slapped my ass. Remind you, they're all females and all the guys said they want your ass. That's not an embarrassing moment! You got a good ass! Be proud of your thick ass! That's a flex! Yes! That's like 0 out of 10! Big dumpy out of 10! Exactly! I give this big dumpy out of 10! There is this one time where I sat down on a chair and I broke it with my fat ass and the girls were like, what them cheeks do? Okay, I think if I sat on a chair and it broke, I would be really, really embarrassed. But because the girls were like, what them cheeks do, and they were teasing me, I think I would be slightly more embarrassed. So I think this is like a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10! I shat myself on a date and made an excuse I left something at home to go change. Had to bring her. She never knew. This guy's like double agent. No, like secret agent. Mission successful. Horror. Oh my god. How do I even rate this? I'm trying to imagine how embarrassed I would be. I think it's like a 7 out of 10 embarrassing. This is some James Bond shit. I think so too. Diarrhea out of 10. Oh my god, imagine if it was diarrhea though. I rate this 7 out of 10. In brackets, the word shit. I posted one, but this one is recent. Not too embarrassing, but thought it was funny. So at a camp event for my college club, everyone got drunk or high late at night. Hours later, because I was high, I tried to open the tent to go pee. And I woke up my friend who asked if I was okay, and I replied almost as if I was sad, I can't find the zipper. Also, not long after I managed to get out, I saw a drunk girl on the grass and I thought she was a rock. So for some reason, I had the urge to step on the rock. I'm so lucky someone told me to watch out because she was throwing up and half asleep, but still, I almost jumped right on her. You almost caught a case. I'm being so for real with you. You almost caught a case. You were this close to getting a harassment charge. Either that or like a physical violence charge. Battery or something. Assault. I also too have urges to step on various rocks and mounds. But you're so lucky you did not jump on her, dude. She could have died. Crisis averted out of 10. I don't think this is that embarrassing though. I think this is like a 1 out of 10. It's not really embarrassing. It's like maybe a little bit. 1 out of 10, but it was quite funny. Back in early grade school, maybe like 3rd or 2nd grade, I hadn't shat for a few days and I was fighting for my life holding it in. But it came out anyway in the middle of school hours. Just go to the toilet, man! Why are people just shitting their pants? Just go to the toilet! Stop shitting your pants! So you shat your pants. I'm going to rate this like a 3 out of 10. I say 3 out of 10. Too many people are shitting in their pants. Shut up. I feel like this is Bishu. I went drinking with a few friends that one time. I don't remember much, but we ended up in a restaurant. Oh, one thing after another. I woke up sleeping in one of their restaurant's freezers, wearing nothing but my shorts with my toes out. You can say I had to apologize loudly in front of employees there, and the people who ate there watched it happen. Oh my god. How do you even end up in a restaurant's freezer without like getting stopped? You only had shorts on, you had your dogs out, and you have to apologize in front of the employees and customers. I don't know if this is a 10 out of 10. I feel like this could be a 10 out of 10. How do you even get into situations like these while you're drunk? You guys need to drink in a safe environment. You could have frozen to death. Be more safe. I don't want my people to just die one day because they slept in a freezer. 9 out of 10! I remember I was in class and I bent over and my pants ripped and I had bunny boxers on and everyone laughed. I'm sorry, I'm laughing too. I'm sorry. I say this is definitely an 8 out of 10. This is 8 out of 10. Because like any act of like your pants ripping open when you bend down is already mega embarrassing. You know what? I'll rate this an 8 out of 10. What is your embarrassing moment, Ghosty? Okay, I could name one. An embarrassing moment was when I met Merryweather at a convention and I tried to introduce myself and I was like, yeah, I make content too. If you want anyone to show you around Malaysia, I'd be really happy to and everything. And I was like, I was overstepping my boundaries and he was being really polite about it, which I'm so grateful for. And then at the end of the day, when I left, he reached out to fist bump me. And then I placed my hand over his hand like this and I went, Oppa Gangnam Style. And I rushed out of the room. And as I was rushing out of the room, someone was like, oh, aren't you the TikToker? And I was like, hiya! And then I left. So yeah, I guess I'm never going to be able to play games with Merryweather because he probably thinks I'm some weirdo. It keeps me up at night, like even now. 6 out of 10, 10 out of 10. The duality. You can't do 5 push-ups normally? Yes, I can! I went to a party and we were butt-chugging beers. What is butt-chugging beers? And I was the last one and my girlfriend came over and I couldn't hold it and it splashed in her face. Let me Google what butt-chugging beers is. "10 out of 10, next. I remember I farted into a mic and I shit my pants. There's a lot to unpack here. I'm assuming as a bit, you farted into your mic. And forcing out the fart, you sharted. You shit your pants. I'm guessing everyone heard you shit your 10 out of 10. I was a cam girl and my mom walked in on me with a 12-inch dildo in my ass barking on camera for 10K. Did you get the 10K?
Bruh.
Whoever you are, I hope you got the 10K. Cause this is like 100 out of 10. 100 out of 10 embarrassment. What the fuck did I just read? I hope you got the 10K. What the fuck? You would have to pay me like 10 million to get me to like experience this, dude. Yes, the onion was unused. Thank you for clarifying. I was relaxing at home in a bra and panties, convinced nobody could see through the living room window while grabbing a drink. I happened to glance outside and immediately unlocked bags with my sister pulling in the driveway. I raced, put a short to the shirt and hid it until she left. Now it's just awkward anytime I see her. I find it most embarrassing because I'm a guy who privately cross-dresses and nobody ever knew until then. I was wondering like, what was the problem until the last sentence? What is this plot twist? This went from like a 5 out of 10 to like a 10 out of 10. Imagine this is how you get outed as a cross-dresser. This is staying with you forever, dude. This is your outing story. This is staying with you forever. This is like a 10 out of 10, no? It's an 8. It's a 9. Am I the only one who thinks this is like a 10 out of 10? Okay, let's knock it down from a 10 to like an 8. I think 8 is like a good middle ground. 8 out of 10! Also, if you want to cross-dress, why just bra and panties? Why not go full out and like makeup, a cute skirt, a cute top, and accessories? Why not? I support you. I support you. I got paid more for other stuff, but I wouldn't close it. But I did get the 10K. Get your bag, girl! Get your bag! She got the 10K! She got the bag! Yes! There's the Walmart mic. Don't tell me what mic you shat on, dude. Fumbled my report and said cheese instead of chest. That's just funny. That's just funny. That's like a 4 out of 10. Like, fuck, I fucked up my report, but that's funny. Saying cheese instead of chest. Almost getting caught getting head while live on Twitch. Which one of you is this? Which one of you is this? Who are you? Who are you? What the fuck? I'm not rating this shit. Oh god. Why is it taking so long to load this response? If you can do 50 jumping jacks, Ethan can grow hair! That's what I waited for it to load for! 1, 2... Ah! After graduating high school, I went on a date with a girl I'd always thought was really pretty. Halfway through, she made an excuse to leave, saying she had a date with another guy late that night. Turns out she thought I was gay and things got really awkward. She thought you were gay? Guys, how embarrassing is this to be mistaken for a gay guy on your date? This would make you rethink like your whole like personality and everything. You'd be like, what part about me gives off gay? What if every girl I meet thinks I'm gay? Is this why I can't get a girlfriend? You know, like you're gonna start thinking that way. And then you start attracting guys. But nothing wrong though. Nothing wrong with being gay. Honestly, I think this is like a 6. It's like embarrassing. It will make me rethink a lot of stuff, but not enough to make me toss and turn in the night. So, for me, it's a 6 out of 10. For my chat, they said 8 or 10. You decide in the comments. Not mine, but someone at work had their period in a waterproof suit, and when they took it off, it was everywhere. I could just feel the embarrassment. That is a 10 out of 10. Are there any women here that can like attest to this? This is a 10 out of 10. Like if this happened to me, holy shit, I'll quit my job, move to a different country. 10 out of 10 embarrassment. Do you have a YouTube that I can subscribe to? If you have an ROI one, that would be better. Also, I wish I could get VIP for free. You're not getting VIP for free, but I do have a YouTube channel and I hope